So to the channel, welcome back to the channel. Uh, uh, Today I wanted to discuss one of the very important question from data analytics or data analysis interview perspective. The question is a medium level question basically, and as you know, our question is solving the question is both in the youl method as well as the pandas method, right? So I was a couple of minute ago, now, right now, right now, right now. So let's do it from the scratch and let's understand how the code goes. Before heading of the question is product prices at a given date. We need to identify the prices of all products on this specific. Assume that if the, so we have to assume that the product price is 10 if the product is not available on this date or above. So basically this is the table for 2 and 3. The last two rows price as 10 because they are jumping 16th of August. So this question is this way this time. Okay. Uh, if you just read the question once, no, so you get execution like why we are considering only for 17 and 18, that is 10 and 10. Why not the above dates? Here it is given that before. So before means this parts. Also means that assume that prices of all products till here, till here, till here, till here, till here, till here we have the record, but 18, 17 and 18 which is the future, so we will be considering that they were around 10 or exactly the values are 10, not 65 and 20. That is what the question assume the saying here, assume the price is 10. I hope now this question is pretty clear with everyone. So let's just write the query and let's just see how the query goes for this. So select from products. So what all I need from here? So I need all as well as, okay, so my approach for solving this question, what I can on 16th we have the specific record. So I will consider key key product of product 1. Similarly product 2 on 14th and product 2 is on 17th. So 65 should be as 10 according to this question. But since we have a product 2 on product ID 2 which was bought or sold on 14th, so we will be considering this record. But for product ID 3 which was just on 18, so we will be saying that this is nothing but it is 10, not 20. So what I can do is I can create one column here and rank the products based on the change date and partition on the product ID. What will this give me? It will give me the ranks of the product where I can select the first one. Why? Because either they will be on 6 or below 16th. So let's do that ideally. So I am using here row number. You may also use the dense rank also. So partition by product ID ordered by uh, 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 as RNK, and I put a filter that where change low is low or equals to 16th of August. So this thing which we wrote gave us something. Okay, what's the error here? Is this the error? Okay, so this was the error, right? So we got it this way this time. Okay, but you can see that the product number 16 is now at row number 3, and it will be very much difficult for me to drag the values. So I can say that with DESC. So what will happen is it will just reverse the case. Now you can see product 135 on 16. Similarly for product 2, it is on 14th, so that I can ideally extract that part. So I put this as a window this time with CTE as. Then select product ID, okay, and new price, because these two are the column which I want to show, right? Product ID and new price. So new price as price from products as P. Join, I will use the left join, CTE as C on P dot product ID equals to C dot product ID and C dot RNK equals to 1. Okay, and here I can say that it should be P dot product ID and it should be C dot new price. So basically this product ID with this part I am merging them, means I am joining them. Now why I have joined on the product ID, because see here we have number 3, but in the CTE, which is this table, we don't have number 3 product. Why? Because we have taken the date which is low, which is equals to or less than 16. So this part is the CTE table and it is not accepting 2 and 3 from here. So when I merge them or join them, I get this and I get this. Okay. So if I just show you with RNK also and I take this condition away, you can see how the table is looking now. It should be C.RNK basically. So you can see how the table is looking now. So both twos are visible right now, right? 50, 50, and product this 3 is also now visible, right? So this 3, after joining, it has been included in the CTE window or the CTE table. So now what I can do is, since I need to display 10, so I use a if null function and I simply say comma 10 and C dot RNK equals to 1. So you can see that this product or this table is now looking this way. Great. So now, since we have this part already executed with for us, we want to get only the real products. So we will be taking the duplicates out. So I use this here. So I hope it is pretty clear and it is accepting the result for both the test cases. That's test case 2 also been accepted now. So now let's do the same thing for pandas. So for pandas, I will just take this, so do not get afraid from the code. Uh, it is quite simple, but we will be solving it step by step using the complete logic this time, okay? And I'll let you know what step is what. So see, let me just go back to SQL. What we did in the first window, we filtered the data which is less than 60, because if you see the execution order, how the execution order works: first from, then where, then group by, having, then select on the fifth or sixth number, right? So where is in the second number? So that part. So let's put that. Let's say it is filtering. Okay. So for filtering, I say that VF equals to products of products with change date is less than equals to 2019-08-16. Okay. Now return the DF. So when you return the DF, right, you are actually getting this part. And this part, your first window. Pretty clear with everyone, I hope, right? After this, what we did, we included a row number here. The same thing I am going to do right now. So adding a row column. How do I add a row column? So df of rn, because the data frame now is df, so I am just adding an extra column, equals to df dot group by product id change date, right? We have a rank function in pandas. That rank function I'm going to use here, and let's just open. Yeah, so that I can do also the functions and all. So you see here, axis is 0, method is average. So we take the method. In method also you can see a function called first. So we are going to use this method equals to first. Okay, and ascending ASCEN ascending equals to false. So this will be now ranking in the descending order. So I can show you ascending is also here, this part. So that is what I have included here. Ascending equals to false. Now let me show you the DF, how it looks right now. See here. We have successfully added a rank function. After this, what we will do is we will be taking the products that is 1, where the rank is 1. This is what we also did, right? If you remember in SQL, what we did, this part, where rank is equals to 1. So the same thing I am going to do here, where rank is equals to 1. So I say it as filtering. So I say filtered df equals to bf of rn equals to 1. So if I just, one second, just paste it here so that I can show you the new data frame. So how does the new data frame is looking right now? It is looking this way. Great. After this, what we did? We did the join. So the same thing, joining. So now joining will be on the new table. So new df equals to filtered df dot merge. Okay, filter df dot merge on, basically I can join it on df on equals to product id how equals to left, and this will come in this way. So I say this as new df. Oh, so we have expanded the things this way. So 1 second, I can actually reduce the thing. So 1 second, for reducing the thing, what can I do is, it is actually not joined properly. See, because why I'm saying it is not joined properly, because you are not able to see product number 3 here, right? So I am saying it is not joined properly. It is not a good join, I will say. So let me just open my submission. A couple of minutes ago only I did that. Maybe this was the part. Okay, so I actually have dropped the duplicates also. So if I just drop the duplicates, I've dropped the duplicates, and okay, no problem. It is just a, so let me just see if I just drop the duplicates, okay, and do this with the filtered df, what I get. Great. So one step is we will be dropping the duplicates now itself, so that the extra column which you were getting, you are seeing, that is not visible right now. Perfect. So one point is this part, nat null and all. So what I will do is I will put a fill any option here, fill any with the value 10. So now you will see what will happen. You can see here what happened. Okay, but why the change date is this way? Okay, 1 second. Yeah, and so what we will do is we will be taking this part, this two part. Let's say we have taken that part. So let's say final df equals to new df of product id. So let's just take the two column itself first, right? So product id and new price. So I say this is my final df. So now final df is this way. I put a fill na here, fill na with 10. So fill na will fill the null value with the value 10. Okay, so the output now is matching exactly. I just need to convert the new price into the price. So one method is you can use the rename function, that will actually work, or else I have another idea for you. What you can do is final df, create a column called price equals to final df of new price. Now what happened is it showed me three columns right now. See here. And what I will display is product ID and price. So this is a hack. If you don't remember the syntax of rename, you can actually use this part. See here. It is now accepting both the cases. You can see. So I hope you have enjoyed this part. You have learned something crucial. One point was this removing of the duplication. If I don't remove the duplicates, I was actually turning my code into a multiple columns where I have to actually extract the required values. So removing the duplicates was actually a good point that we have done here by dropping the duplicates. So yeah, and this I have considered under the filtering only, like filter means we are removing the required value, dropping the duplicates, this kind of things. So I hope you have enjoyed this part, and it was like, I think it was essential also for discussing this type of question. So that's all for today then. Yeah, have a great day. I will be uploading this video within half an hour of time, and that's all. So if you have any doubts in this query, you will be actually finding this both the solution on my LinkedIn profile by tomorrow morning 9:30. Okay, I will be uploading the PDF there of this whole solution, what I did, how I did. Uh, from this video, you will be understanding why I have included those steps, like we discussed in front of you, and we have done. So hopefully you learn something new. We discuss something great. Yeah. So please do like, share the channel, like the video, subscribe the channel, share the video with your colleagues who are into this specific field. If you have some better approach, you can actually use that and let me know. I will just give a hashtag here and say that you may use rename function as well at this part. But to be very honest, I was not remembering the syntax. Syntax is very simple actually for rename. Dot rename of column. Let me just try with the syntax also. So final df equals to final df dot rename columns equals to new price, which is now my price, and I say this as final df. Let me just see if the syntax works or not. Yeah, so this was the syntax actually, right? This is a syntax. Or else the second method which we have discussed, that also you can use according to you. If you don't remember this, how to use the dictionary, how to use the rename and all, the second approach also is we have discussed, that also you can use. That is a hack actually. All time it is available for anyone. So great. Have a good day. Please try with your method as well. If you find some easy method, for me this was one of the easiest method because I did it exactly in the way how I have solved this equal question. So it was easy for me. So according to you, according to your understanding, you can solve the part. So have a great day. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great